Hey, good morning, folks. How are you folks doing this morning? Once again, today's date is March 9th, 2026. Now, this is actually something I want to talk about that I've actually talked about before. I talk about the coming famine that we're going to experience. Normally, guys, just to let you know, when I get on topic like this, something that doesn't sit well with a few people due to the fact that it kind of go against their belief of reality and it kind of damage it. So in a way, they kind of have to accept what the reality is, and they really don't want to. So they, instead of like give into it, they push back. So a lot of I will, people will message me, and I will get profanity and stuff like that because of this type of topic. But that's okay. I still do it because I really want people to be aware of what's really happening. And what I'm trying to say right now and talk about is that there is a decline in farmland, farms, and also cattle. Now, it's not just here in the US or Canada or Mexico on the Western world. This is happening all over the world because what I've come to realize is that oil help with fertilizer, it help with with certain chemicals that farmers need, and these things are getting out of control. The price of these things is insane. Regular farmers can no longer afford them, so a lot of farms are basically forced to close. No, I'm going to run some numbers for you. They're mind blowing, and a lot of people will be shocked by this. Actually, last year, 2025, 15,000 farms in the U.S. were closed, and these farms were actually pretty decent sized farms. They weren't really small operation. But when I go back to all the way to 2018, what I've come to realize is that it's 150,000 farms have closed their door in the past 7 years, folks. 150,000 farms. So basically, looking at the trend of what I see happening is that 20,000 plus farms are being closed or is closing pretty much every year since 2018. 20,000 in the US. Think about that, folks. What do you see unfolding in the future with food supply? What do you see coming? I mean, it doesn't take a rocket scientist to figure this out. It really doesn't. It's really just numbers. Just look at the effect. Look at the compound effect we are about to encounter. And again, as I said, this is the type of information where people are going to get uncomfortable hearing, but I'm giving you guys the truth because if you actually get online, start doing your research, you see that what I'm saying is true. Before I say something, I do my research and I read it thoroughly and understand what's going on. Then I present it to my audience. And not only that, let's go into the cattle part of it. January 2026, I made a note of it. The US beef cow, the counting, the head counting for all the cows here in the US was 27,600 million. Now, last year, 2025, it was 32.9 million. This year's 27.6 million. Sorry. This is the head count of the cattle. It falls 12.7%, which is 4 million, basically 4 million head of cows. And they projected this is also going to accelerate and get worse. I'm presenting you guys with this information for a reason. We're going to have a situation with food. We're entering the stage of famine. This is how famine starts. This is how civilization basically break down and no longer exists anymore on the face of the earth for a period of time. Then a civilization come forth. And I've been talking about this for a while. I know every time I bring it up, it make a lot of people uncomfortable, but I'm running the data here for you folks. And again, I'm running the data here for the US, and but this is not just the US. It's happening all over the world. This is a global problem. But I got my hands on the data for here. So I'm just giving it to you how bad it's getting here in the West. It's also getting bad in Canada. It's not just the US, it's getting bad in Mexico. It's getting bad in Europe, all over Europe, because I read about Europe, the demand for food, farmlands, and also cattle, how it's decreasing. South America. It's it's a prolonged problem, basically, that's gonna last for a period of time. Now, there's only one way you can solve this problem is that humans have to learn how to be self-sufficient. I'm sorry, I'm gonna go there. If you don't have the knowledge to live off the land, you're not gonna survive this. Your lineage is not gonna survive what's about to unfold in the future on a human being. I'm giving you guys this information from now because this is the one of the most important thing you want to teach your kids: how to survive off the land, how to prepare their own food using the land, how to be self-sufficient in case there's no grid and you need to feed yourself, drink water, and survive. If you don't have these knowledge, folks, I'm sorry, you won't make it. You and your lineage is not going to make it, because I just run the numbers and let you know what's happening to the food supplies on a global scale. And we have a problem with that. It also indicate we're in the beginning of a famine. Again, I'm not here to scare. I'm just here to make people aware so you guys can understand how serious this is going to be in the coming future. That's it, folks. I love each and every one of you, even the ones who write whatever they want to write onto my page when I tell them the truth and they just want to hear it. I love you guys too, because I really want each and every one of you to survive. That is the reason why I do this video. I just want to say thank you guys for always listening. I appreciate you folks. I love each and every one of you. But one of the most important thing I can tell you folks, to my beautiful viewers, learn how to be self-sufficient. Learn how to take care of yourself as if there was no grid. Once you get there, you will survive. You will. I promise you. Ciao.